Yeah, good evening, all. Thank you so much for joining today's session. So, as you know, today is our last session of this workshop. In fact, this may not be, or we are not dedicated this session for any technical things. However, it's all about the discussions. Um, yeah. So first thing, Kuldeep sir also joined. So if any uh, any doubts that you want to clear, uh, we we can start the discussion. And few things, some of you are asking how long you can access the recordings. um, Recordings, we already mentioned it in the previous sessions too. You can access the recordings minimum for 1 year. In general, we are not restricting it, but minimum 1 year we can assure that we can access it. As it is in the YouTube, it is not a burden to us too. So yeah, so that is the recording part. You can access the recordings minimum 1 year. And second thing, the further things about this workshop, that is the certificate part. Um, Tomorrow we will share the feedback form, so you can give your remarks, your comments, everything in the feedback form. Definitely, if you want to give anything today, that's most welcome. However, as you know, everyone cannot give the feedbacks in the live. So feel free to give your feedbacks, whatever it is. And there are a couple of questions that we are actually taking very serious. One thing, you can comment whether it is useful or not, and you can what else you are expecting. And second thing, if you are looking for similar training programs, so you can suggest, and we will try to organize that workshop. And in feedback form, there will be one question on the, I mean, not question, but is on the photo. So please, if you are okay, please upload your photos too. So we used to post that one in the social media with your testimonials or feedbacks. So yeah, we are requesting you to upload your photos too in the feedback form. So we will circulate the feedback form tomorrow. So once we receive the feedback form, next week onwards, we or Saturday or Monday onwards, we will circulate the certificate. So hopefully Monday or Tuesday, you can expect your certificate. As usual, everything will be email communication. So first thing is about the feedback form. As you know, feedback is always important. It's something very serious we are looking for. So you can, tomorrow we will share the feedback form. And upon getting the feedback form, we will circulate the certificate. So hopefully on Monday or Tuesday, you can expect your certificate. And second, another thing is about the receipt. I hope you already received the receipt. However, if you need to change any address or the two address or anything, you can email those details. We will reply to that email. Another thing is about the WhatsApp group. Of course, we created that WhatsApp group for easy communication. However, after this workshop, we are not, uh, I mean, the WhatsApp group will be there for the further discussions. So whenever you have queries, we can discuss it, or if anything you think that you can share with the others, um, you can share it. Of course, there are some terms and conditions. I hope we all aware of those rules and regulations we supposed to keep in the social medias. So keep that one. So we are not we are not specifying any rules, but if you think those informations are needed to the other people, in the group. Definitely you can share whether your institute is organizing some program, or you came across some interesting paper in this field, or you can ask some doubt. It may be related to single crystal XRD or something else that you think others can answer it. You can definitely post. Yeah, so these are the few things we want to convey to you. Yeah, so now if you have any questions, definitely discuss. And yeah, Alexa also joined. So thank you so much, Alexa. Yeah, Kiran madam. Yeah, Kiran Soni madam.
सर जो कल का लेक्चर था उसका वीडियोस वगैरह नहीं मिलेगा?
Yeah, we shared, right?
नहीं, उसमें एक्चुअली 5-6 डेज तक तो शेयर हुआ था, उसके बाद तो नहीं शेयर हुआ यूट्यूब.
No. We upload everything in YouTube and we send email to. I don't know. Sometimes this email used to go to spam folder.
The videos
Anyway,
are there. The videos are there.
videos are there, right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
इन मेल?
No, even you can use any mail, any email. You can find the YouTube playlist. So if you go to the YouTube playlist, you can see all the videos. So we are not sending the individual sessions link. Actually, it's a common link. It's a YouTube playlist link. So once you click the playlist, you can see all the other videos too.
Okay.
And we yeah, one more information. We actually added one video from Kuldeep sir's YouTube channel. So you can also visit Kuldeep sir's
I have
YouTube
seen
channel. Okay, so there will be very useful videos he properly, professionally recorded. So definitely we can use those things. And thank you, Kuldeep sir, for those things.
We also can organize this type of workshop or seminar in our institute.
So I couldn't get that question fully, but if you are if the question is something the collaboration with SAS,
Collaboration.
yeah, definitely we are open to the collaboration. As you know, this program. So usually what we do is we will fix. I mean, we will schedule the things, and we used to collaborate with other institutes to host or to co-host the program. As some of, I mean, as you know, this program we are organizing in association with MES College. It's a college in Kerala. Yeah, so definitely, if then the next programs or upcoming programs, if you want to collaborate with your institute, definitely we are open to those collaborations. And usually we look for the collaboration. At least one faculty has to be our member. Yeah, so you can just talk to us, and or you can drop an email. Mostly, yeah, most of the communications we are preferring in email. So that is quite easy for us to handle. Sometimes the WhatsApp message we miss to answer, but most of the emails we try to answer it. Yeah, so you can drop in.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So as I mentioned last sessions, today's session we can discuss the collaborations. So if you are looking for some help or some collaborations, that is the purpose of today's meeting. So it may be it yeah, of course the discussion, most of the discussions will be in and around the single crystal XRD, whether it is how to take the data or how maybe some people are good in the synthesis. They have the compounds, they have the crystal, but they don't have other facilities to do. It only with the single crystal. If you can open your collaboration to the other field, that also you can mention. Before going to those discussions, if you have any doubts in the previous sessions, especially the technical doubts, Kuldeep sir is already joined here, so you can ask to him. And Alex are also here. So you can, yeah, that first we can go with the doubt clearing sessions. Then if there is no doubt, we can discuss the other one. Yeah, that's it, sir. Yeah, so definitely we are keeping those things in mind. Yeah, you can definitely fill the Google form. We'll try to do that. Yeah, so now if you have any doubts that you want to ask to Kuldeep sir and Alex sir, please unmute yourself or keep it in the chat box and discuss it. Or else we can directly go to the networking session. I mean, I don't know how many of you attended the online networking session. Yeah, it the last time we organized only once this networking session, and a couple of collaborations happened in that networking session. So we are quite happy with those. I mean the collaborated work. So if you don't have any questions,
Sir, we will go through all the these videos and again practice again. And then if you have any questions, will it be possible for us to email Kuldeep sir? Is it okay?
Deep sir can answer it.
Sir?
Yes, whenever you have any problem, you can email me.
Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome.
Well, yeah, it seems there is no other.
I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you, Mr. Sabil, just wanted to know whether is it possible for us to send crystal and all, because we don't have XRD machine in our college. So is it possible to have a collaboration with your this thing in center with you?
Yeah.
Or we don't
So
have?
yeah, let me clear that point too. So we don't have a single crystal XRD machine.
Okay.
However, for our sample also we are sending other institutes, our collaborators, and they are taking the samples. So other option is we have to pay money and take it. In fact, yesterday, I forgot his name.
Is it
He
Guwahati? Guwahati.
Guwahati. So it's and it's quite. I mean, what are the things he said? It's quite. He said
Yesterday
per
I missed
sample.
it because there was no power, there was no internet connection properly. So I just wanted to know about it.
Yeah.
What are
So
the
he said he used to take from University of Guwahati, and they are charging around how much he said 1,500 rupees.
for frames? Only
For
for
one,
frames.
yes,
Means they
not
will give
for
us
no,
frames.
yes, they will not solve the structure, so they
They
will
will give
get.
us frame, we have to solve and we have to refine.
Exactly. So it is only for the frames or the data, the raw data. So after that, he used to solve himself. Or if you know, I mean, the purpose of this workshop is to learn that process. So you can, I mean, we can refer those videos and learn it. Or else, if you need any help, or if you are looking a collaboration of solving those data, definitely you can contact the resource people, or you can ask that one in the group. If anybody is ready to do that, then you can proceed.
Kuldeep sir, do you have XRD machine?
No, I do not have the XRD machine because actually I work in a college. It is a rural area college, and the ST is limited with us because this is only an undergraduate college. There is no PG and there is no research students. So I am just doing individually my research work. So uh, nearby the machine available is Punjab University Chandigarh and IIT Roorkee and University of Delhi.
Okay, like that we send to IIT Madras also. They also send the samples for 1,500. They send the frames.
Yes,
If
that's good.
yeah.
If you are sending frames, then you can just reduce the data, or you can ask from some person who is in collaboration with you, or
Huh.
Just you can send your data to me. I will check whether the data is collected good or not, because the data collection is very important.
Yeah, yeah.
That if you take the data collection very casually, then it will be very difficult to solve it. So crystal growing is good. Good quality crystal growing is very important. But when you have good quality crystal, then you should have a nice data collection. The people collecting data should have some experience in the field of crystallography. At least he know how to collect the data. If there's some heavy atom is present there, if the crystal diffraction quality is weak, then how to collect the data? So there's some basic information is very necessary for any person who is collecting the data.
Okay, thank you, sir. So another thing wanted to ask you, like you have explained to us about diamond and mercury, and you explained it is within one lecture. So I was expecting at least one lecture for diamond and one session for mercury, and I wanted some information about bond angles and bond lengths and all that thing, how to find out and how to assign, and also coordinates, like how to give the coordinates. So that part I wanted like this thing, but I was not satisfied with the this, because you had to go fast for that lecture, because both the softwares you had to complete on one day. So
Actually, yes, diamond and mercury are the molecular drawing software.
that's what you are drawing.
First,
So
you have
that
to first you have to solve it, and the OLEX is multi-purpose. Actually, you can
Yeah,
solve
so
you can even draw the molecular diagram on OLEX. So
yeah,
there are
that is no, they're not go through Alex, sir. But when we usually do with diamond, so I have this issue of like hydrogen bonds, like from the tables which are given, no, like from the SIF or whatever we get tables from those, how to assign those bond lengths and bond hydrogen bonds,
yes,
donor hydrogen.
assigning of
Then to
hydrogen
get the
bond.
coordinates also, like that particular difficulty I have actually. So
Hydrogen bond assignment is actually done in the solution software like OLEX, WinGX, or SelectSLE. Okay. And mercury is just for the molecular drawings of the hydrogen bonding or pi interaction. So what you have to calculate the bond length, bond angle in the solution software. It will
so we after this Winjex thing, whatever we get tables, no, we get the tables of
yes.
this.
For table, there is no need of any mercury or diamond.
Then when we for publishing, we have to write those coordinates and all. No, so I have the difficulty of how to get the coordinates and all.
It will be done by the solution software. Just you give some, for example, hydrogen bonding. Just type X tab and refine it. It will list all the hydrogen bond automatically into the report.
Okay, coordinates also will come.
Yes, definitely it will do automatically because there is
Okay, sir.
time.
In case I have difficulty, I will just send you mail in that. Okay.
Yes, anytime.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello.
yes, sir, you're audible. Deep Sarkar, sir.
Sir, Kuldeep, sir. Sir, I have a question. Sir, how do I use actually, sir, Platon? Actually, sir, if you do something about, sir, Platon software.
Yes, Platon is actually a multi-purpose tool. There are actually two kinds of Platon: Platon executable and Platon PWT. Okay. One is actually it is complete crystallographic program. If you suppose if you can see my screen. So you can run Platon in the standalone version, or you can run Platon either in WinGX or in the OLEX also. Just put the Platon, install anywhere in your computer, and just give a path. Go here, and just there is option. Yes, here C or Platon, wherever you install it will search, and then this icon will appear. Icon you can see here in the top right corner. Just click it, and sorry, not this one. This one, yes, Platon P. So this window will appear. So mainly we are using Platon for the molecule drawing, or for the twin structure, for the pseudosymmetry. So there are several options. We generally calculate the voids present in the structure by using the Platon. So Platon is actually a multi-purpose crystallographic tool, and it is maintained by some person, Anthony L. Speck. I don't, maybe he's from Netherlands. So it's maintained by him. So if you have any question regarding this, you can directly mail to him. Otherwise, there are several options. Also, you can use Platon to check the shift offline. If you have no internet connectivity, then it can be used to check the alerts for the shift offline. There are several options. I'm generally using the calculation of void, the additional symmetry, and the handling of wind structure. And these are the some functionalities I am using from using the Platon. It can handle both type of twinning, the mirrorhedral, pseudo mirrorhedral, and non mirrorhedral.
Okay, sir. Actually, sir, how do I actually download it? Is it available in free?
Yes, yes. Just go here. There is option type some yes. Just go to the WinGX website, I think, and there is option for yes, yes. There is WinGX and OTAP and Platon for Windows toolbar available. It is a free software, open source software. There is no need of any license, and just you can download it from there. This is free. Yes, here. Download the Platon for Windows taskbar and Platon executable. You can download both the file from there.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, I have another more question. Actually, sir, I have some difficulties for some powder XRD. Actually, sir, is there any workshop in the next future actually that actually if conducted, then I will be actually, sir, pleased actually then.
I think for
So,
powder XRD, Dr. Sabil is a better candidate to answer this question.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah. We the last in February, or yeah, February, we organized one workshop on refinement, powder XRD refinement, and same thing we are repeating in this January. Definitely, we will communicate those details.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, regarding actually powder XRD, sir, I have a question. Sir, is it possible to solve structure using powder XRD, like single crystal?
No, I think it's next to
No.
impossible. If your molecule is very small molecule, then you can do the refinement, ritual refinement. Otherwise, getting an OTAP diagram from powder XRD is not very convenient. It is very difficult. And single crystal XRD definitely will give a three-dimensional structure. From powder XRD, you can determine the phase. Generally, we are doing the, I think, some material type compound, some oxide, then doping with some. Actually, in powder XRD, we have the database, and then we match our compound with the database. Like I think.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But actually, sir, we are using powder XRD for actually phase purity, to check phase purity of our organic actually substances.
Yes, yes, that's
That's
why
why, sir, I have a
whether it
yes,
is
sir.
pure or not, then you have to compare it with some standard reference.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Standard. Actually, sir, first of all, we are determining the actually single crystal structure and using actually some Mercury software. Then a reference powder pattern is actually
In
appeared there.
Mercury, there is a powder pattern simulator.
Simulated powder pattern is
Yes,
there
simulator is
actually.
there. You record your powder data, then you can simulate with that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And actually, we actually determine actually phase purity with the help of Mercury. Actually, sir.
Okay, okay.
Okay, sir. Actually, sir, I have that question actually, whether it is possible to solve structure using powder XRD. Some because sir, some crystal structure have sir twinning, and that actually that cannot actually that could not be solved actually, sir. That's why they are actually at that time, sir, actually problem appears. That's why, sir, I am asking.
Nowadays you can handle the twinning with the modern software because they are quite sophisticated. And earlier it was very difficult even from single crystal to resolve the twinning, but nowadays you can resolve the twinning easily using the single crystal X-ray data.
Yes, sir. Actually, I have heard your sir lecture about twinning. Uh, Although, sir, there are some actually sometimes there was some difficulties, sir. Actually, unsolved twin structure actually appears. That time, sir, problem. There was a problem to solve the structure or structure actually, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. About
Yes,
your
there is
profession.
an example in Journal of Applied Crystallography. It was then they determined the structure of this cementidine using the powder XR. And just I'm checking whether this paper is available with me or not. It was determined, but for a small molecule, cementidine is quite small molecule. You can do the OTAP diagram from powder XRD also. But for the larger molecule, it is quite difficult.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, I am sharing a paper where the structures are determined using the powder XRD. Just I'm sharing in the yes, in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, which software we use to solve the powder XRD?
There are different. One is, I think, Expert High Score, which has some database.
कुछ
And
JCPDS files वगैरह से connect करते हैं ना?
JCPDS is, I think, now changed to PDF. I think powder data. They have changed the name. I think now this PDS card are renamed to some other. I think PDF powder data, something like that. I don't know because I'm not doing so much this powder XRD. So I don't have but I cannot give a better idea. But there is some ritual refinement, and there is some uh, uh, very popular program. I think Topaz. Topaz is, I think, used for ritual refinement.
In that workshop, mainly we are discussing Match software. Match is from Crystal Backed. The same people, they developed Diamond software. So we, I mean, we have a discussion with them too. So yeah, especially in that workshop, we may focus Match software and foolproof.
Okay, sir. Kuldeep sir, can we send some of the samples to you for growing the crystal?
Yes, actually, I do not have any facility for the experimental work because I am teaching in a college where only undergraduate classes are there. So I do not directly involved in research. Actually, I am doing only the structure solution part. My collaborators are working in the labs and they are growing the crystals, and the structure solution part is mainly done by me.
Okay. Can we also do in that lab?
Which lab?
Means you are saying that you are doing some solution part and you are doing in some other lab.
Yes, actually, no, my collaborators are doing. I have collaborators, they
Okay,
are working in the different labs.
Okay. Actually, I am also in one of the college, Delhi University College, but we also having the lacking some facilities. But we
Yes.
having single crystal that machine we have, but we don't have that research lab, full research lab.
No, if you are in Delhi University college, then you are I think we have much benefited from the central
Instrument
facility.
facilities we have, and we are doing that work, but sometime we having some constraint also.
But University Science Instrument Center, USIC जो USIC है, that is
हाँ, यूसिक में करते हैं.
that is I think equal to almost every facility. They have TAM,
हाँ, yes.
they have
हाँ, we are sending samples, TAM, SAM, XRD.
yes, vibrating sample magnetometer. They have fluorescence, they powder XRD. I think almost
हाँ,
all
everything.
is available there.
हाँ, yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, Kuldeep sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, kindly please, sir, actually tell me the actual name of the software regarding powder XRD. That just you have told actually, sir. Once more
Powder
you can.
XRD, I think Dr. Sabil is better.
Yeah, you
Yes.
can search Match software, MATCH, foolproof.
Is it freely available, sir?
Match software is not free, but we can get the trial version.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so maybe I can share the link of the program. Maybe you can.
It will be
just
great,
go
sir.
through that. Yeah. Yes. So if there is no other questions, then yeah, then we'll the networking session. So the thing how okay, let me explain you how the thing that we plan. So maybe I'll start with myself. I'll tell where I'm working and what are the facilities maybe I have. Yeah, then same way others can also mention it. I'm Sabil. Currently, I'm working as assistant professor in the ATAP University. Here, it's in Andhra. Here we have lab, but as it is a growing, a budding institute, we also facing some difficulties of the research instrument. However, we have basic facilities and some of the instruments we are going to procure, but we don't have single crystal XRD. We used to send the sample to VIT Vellore. That's our parent institute. Still, it take a lot of time to solve. So sometimes our samples we used to send to other places, and we took the data. Yeah, so as Kiran Soni madam asked, we don't have individual laboratory. However, we have shared space for the research. So if you yeah, so I cannot say yeah, for helping that, I mean, for growing crystals, even we also facing some difficulty to grow the crystal. As you know, it is not a pipeline process. Like we have to do some trial and error. However, we can try to do that, but we cannot guarantee whether it will form the crystals. Yeah, so but if somebody is looking for, especially in this area, they want to work, they want to come here and work in the laboratory, definitely they can come and we can give the space. And I'm also doing some computational work. So if anybody is looking for DFT, especially the Gaussian DFT, not the solid state DFT, definitely I can help them. We have software, so I'm happy to run some jobs for them. Yeah.
Dr.
So now,
Sobil, nice
yes.
to know that about your this. Just wanted to know whether you are able to do DFT on ESR, on electron spin spectroscopy.
I no, I didn't do that, but one of my friends, he is doing that. I can ask to him, but sorry, I'm not doing. Sorry.
Okay, but can I yeah,
Sure. I can. Yeah, I can share his details. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So you will be able to do DFT on the structure as well as the H-field analysis. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you if you need any help from
Collaboration.
what are the things I said, yeah, you can send message.
So you will require
I'll-
the zip file, right? You will require the zip file.
Yes, if I'll.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the way.
Nice
So
to know that.
now, thank you so much, madam. Now maybe Beena madam, you can start this. I mean, you can continue this process. You can introduce yourself and you can explain what other things you can do from your side.
My name is Dr. Beena Verenekar. I'm from Goa. I've been teaching for PG for last 7 to 8 years. We started PG and I'm the coordinator of PG program. And we have IR, UV, TG, all those programs, all those instruments. We don't have single crystal. We can help. I usually get good crystals by diffusion. So if anybody is interested, you can send this. I can grow the crystals for you. But I would like to have collaboration for single crystal actually. And we have other instruments, like we will be getting HPLC now, and we have other whatever basic research instruments we require for research. We have CV also. We have other things, rotawebs and all those. We have the equipped lab like that. But only what we are lacking behind is we don't have single crystal XRD. We don't have in our college. We have in Goa University, but for that also we require collaboration. So nice to meet all of you all. I thank you so much, Dr. Subil, and I thank you, Dr. Kuldeep sir, for such a wonderful sessions all these days, and I really enjoyed listening to you all. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, madam. Yeah, it's nice to hear from your side too. But even sometimes we have the single crystal taking a lot of time to get the data. So actually, we are facing. I mean, even though our university don't have, we used to send to our other collaborative universities. Still, we are facing the problem. It is
Yeah,
taking some months to take the data. They have a lot of queue, internal and external queue. So they are scrutinizing the samples in that way. Thank you so much, madam.
welcome, most welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, any other participants they want to share? They want to introduce themselves and they are looking for, they can do something and they are looking for something. Both are fine. Yes, sir. Rajesh, sir, please. Rajesh, sir, you are muted, sir. You can unmute yourself. Sir, you are muted.
I hope
Yeah.
so. My voice is audible for you, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah, thank you so much. And it's very nice presentations which is given by the Kuldeep sir. First of all, I thank to sir and also the CS Research Foundation, because regularly I will be watching some of the things, because regularly just I will see what the programs is going on and how the seminars is going to get organized. It's really wonder, and with a comfortable timings at the evening time, because once we finish up all our jobs, then we can be focused on this one. So I am working as an associate professor in Geetham Deemed University at Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. My work is completely on experimental, especially on the thin films technology, because we had a thin films research laboratory having a DC and RF magnetron sputtering system, working on transparent conducting oxide thin films for optoelectronic devices. So almost from the past 10 years, I was there in the Geetham University, and almost 3 part-time scholars are working under my guidance. So research is going on. Since it is, I'm also seeking for this collaboration, especially for the DFT, because it requires the high performance computing. So far, because the recent articles is combining of both experimental and also theoretical results are representing, because it will be add-on. So I hope so. Sir, I think we can have a collaboration, especially solid state DFT, because we are preparing these TCO materials. that is a thin films technology, but we not doing any DFT regarding that one. I hope so. This collaboration will with you will helps you a lot. I think so, because we had a few instrumental facilities like XRD is there in our institute. It's a broker D8 instrument is there, and we had a FSM is also there. That is Supra, and we had a UV visible, and we had IR spectroscopy, and so only confocal Raman's microscope is also going to get installed, and we had NMR facility is also available in Geetham University. All this you can be utilize these instruments through the iSTEM portal and DST. So you can anybody who are interested, just I am telling in the iSTEM portal and Geetham University, whatever these instrumental facilities having, you can just book through iSTEM portal. Yeah, thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Rajesh sir. As he said, at long time we are seeing Rajesh sir for various programs. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
yes.
Definitely
Yeah,
we'll
yes,
collaborate
yes,
as we are in the same state. Definitely we'll look for some collaboration.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you so much, sir. Because I'm seeking for the DFT especially because already we are on experimental work. So I hope so in future we can have a collaboration to do this solid state DFT. So I will be in touch with you through email and WhatsApp. Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, your email ID is the same which we got this thing. What is your email ID? Can you please share your email ID?
Yeah, I'm sharing it in the chat box.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, any other participants who want to share? Kiran Soni madam, could you please
Yes sir.
unmute yourself? Yeah.
I am doctor. Actually मेरा camera working नहीं है. My camera is not
Not at all a problem. Not at all a problem.
Okay. Sir, I'm Dr. Kiran Soni. I'm working in Ramjas College, University of Delhi North Campus. So mostly instrument we have for internal user, they are charging less. Sometime without charges also there, but they are taking lots of time for that one. But if a minimum charges they are charging, and they can do like for X-ray crystal, single crystal, they are charging like 1,000 rupees. USIC DU center is there. For others outside that one, they are charging like 3,000 rupees. Similarly, a minimum charge they have capped for the instrument so that they can maintain like 25 rupees for the FTIR, and UV is free. That is free for all. So in this way, we are using. I am doing mostly my work in Delhi University only, because Ramdas College is next to university only. So mostly whatever the instrument we require, we can use in the USIC center and directly in Department of Chemistry also.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's good to have someone nearby Delhi University.
That's why I was saying we can make some workshop and that some program for university also. So if we will send, and in the future we will collaborate and for conducting this type of workshop or seminars.
Definitely, we will discuss that one. Definitely, more than happy to do that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, any other people who wants to share?
Actually, sir.
Yeah.
Hello. Sir, I have a question actually. Sir, for future collaboration, actually, if you provide or somebody provide their actually email ID or contact actually phone number or something then it will be great for actually future collaboration.
You're asking the resource person's contact ID?
Actually, sir, resource person and somebody else, actually participant or here actually
Yeah, so
those who interested.
yeah, so the resource person's contact details definitely we will share in the next email along with the feedback form. So whenever you are facing any difficulties or if you want to contact them, you can contact. We'll share the email IDs. In fact, they already shared in their sessions. Nedaji sir and Kuldeep sir, everyone shared their contact information during their sessions. However, we will make in a one by one and we will send it. We'll include that one in the next email. And the other participants thing, as I said earlier, most of the participants are there in the WhatsApp group. So as you know, good number of people are the faculties and then PhD scholars. Very few PG students, I think, very few. Yeah, so the easy way is you can ask the question in the WhatsApp group. So somebody is interested or somebody is wants to do something and they are looking for some help, whether it is collaboration or any kind of, you can ask in the group, WhatsApp group.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, is it possible to give a participation address and email, including even address in WhatsApp group in a list form? That will the future communication can be done.
Yeah, definitely. We can share the email ID.
Not
The-
like email ID, just the institute address also.
that I have to ask to our people too. Like the other people, they are involved in this. I cannot take the. I'm not to person to share those things. Definitely, we'll discuss and update it. But I couldn't understand the purpose of that. In if you want to collaborate, we can definitely ask. Some of the people are, as I said, most of the people are faculties and research scholars. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, I am telling that I already attend
I know.
three course.
Yeah.
Those are very good, and previous two sessions in molecular dynamics also, and MO, and another is XRD in powder also good. There is a session, there is a part of hands-on experiment in this in this workshop. There is no hands-on experiment, only the practice is there. And another thing, I feel bad that in previous 7 or 8 days, I saw that participants are 64 and 65 like that, but now this only 17. I don't know about this. Only the just participate this, and why they are not so interested, I don't know. In past day, I saw that 64 participants. If I am not wrong, why they are not interested, I don't know. But that they should attend the all classes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not a person to comment those things. What I felt is maybe good number of people are interested to watch the session and they will practice it, as we are providing the data also to practice and the instruction to install. So most of the people are interested to that. And thank you so much for your feedback and definitely the observations. The MD workshop and the refinement workshop, um, as you know, it is restricted to very few softwares. MD, we are using 1 or 2 softwares. The powder XRD, that also 1 or 2 softwares. So every time we'll use 1 or 2 softwares. However, in this workshop, there are almost I don't know, maybe 7+ softwares. As Beena Madam mentioned, in one session we handled 2 softwares. So even we pack this workshop in that way, still it is 3 weeks, almost a month. And definitely the people's attention will also decrease. So we try to decrease the sessions, but meantime we cannot avoid any of the sessions, any of the tools. So yeah, that part maybe happened in that way. So yeah, thank you so much for them, Vishal sir, for your suggestions and observations.
Actually, I did my PhD in 1991, and then there is a totally detached since I worked in teaching in college last 26 years in another district, and now returned back to Kolkata in through transfer, and I am looking for retirement in this May 2025. But I still love this because my wife also working in Saha Institute of Nuclear Physics in crystallography and molecular biology division. He is also working. So not only that, he is doing some protein and molecular docking, drug DNA interaction also. That's why I love this subject. Initially, I started my work at Bose Institute, where there is no facility at all at Bose Institute Biophysics Department. My research guide joined just 2-3 years back in 1982. Then I start, it is a long journey, and I make the lab in a good shape. There we have solved, I have solved some modified nucleosides, but we have not get any data from 2 or 3. We get the data from Kanpur. Otherwise, there is no data. We have collaborated with foreign collaboration. And that time we have no first computer, only one computer. First computer is Burroughs in Jadavpur University. At that time we have worked with card punching. That is very difficult. Nowadays, I made a session in a skill development program in Indian Institute of Chemical Biology, Jadavpur. And I found that nowadays the crystal structure is within 10 or 15 minutes or one hour, they can solve everything like this. But we spent 1 or 3 years or 6 years to get a PhD. Nowadays, people are searching for a XRD data, but different institute has already obtained in different diffractometer. That is not Now it is not a major problem to study the crystallography. But crystallization is a art, and you have to spend sometimes on this. So nice to join these sessions, and especially Kuldeep sir, what he handled this session nicely. I thank you also, and Kuldeep sir also. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Really inspirational words. Thank you so much to hear those words. Yeah, Prashant sir, please.
Hello, sir. Sir, I have one question. Hello,
Yeah, yes, sir. You're audible. Please.
sir. For a chiral molecule, there is a need to one term flag parameter. So, how to decrease the flag parameter?
Yes, flag parameter, when you solve some structure in the non-centrosymmetric space group, especially chiral molecule, because if you have inertia pure molecule, it lacks plane of symmetry, so it will definitely crystallize in a non-centrosymmetric space group. So there are three parameters: Parson, Hooft, and flag. Flag is well known. So if you refine the correct enantiomer, then the value should be around 0 within standard deviation and standard. If you refine the inverted enantiomer, then the flag parameter is around 1. Then you have to invert the configuration and refine it with the correct configuration. But for that, you need a complete data set. I mean, you have to measure all the free deposit. You should collect the data at the low temperature, and it should be a high resolution data. In that case, you can able to determine the absolute configuration of your molecule using the single crystal active diffraction.
Okay, sir. So, it is possible to decrease the flag parameter via OLX2?
No, there is no decrease increase. There is standard value of flag parameter, either one, sometimes some in between value. Suppose that we are getting 0.5 value. This is then it case it may be an inversion twin. So there are different kind of twinning. So it is necessary to know about the twinning and absolute configuration before refining the flag parameter.
Okay, sir. And sir, one more question. We grow the crystal in one-dimensional while. So sometimes all solvent is evaporated. So it's good to add a solvent from external or
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
sir, suppose one crystal is already fully growth, but all solvent is evaporated. So it is possible to add solvent or not good.
The solvent will not be evaporate until you cannot take out it from the mother liquor. So always keep your crystal in the mother liquor, just and take out when you are going to mount on it on a goniometer. So if your crystal is suffering from the loss of solvent immediately, and then what you have to do, use some crystallographic oil like the paraton oil. Just remove your crystal, uh, drop in paraton oil, and bring it to, immediately into the cold stream of liquid nitrogen, and then you have to collect that. This technique is used for the fragile crystal, which immediately lose the solvent molecule and the crystal lattices break down immediately. But as long as it will remain in the mother liquor, it will not going to lose any solvent molecule from the lattice.
Okay, sir. But sir, I'm a PhD student, so department gives some date on that. But before that date, the solvent is all fully evaporated. So that
No,
time,
no.
what can we do?
I keep my crystal during my PhD in the mother liquor for 10 months, 12 months, 2 years. It doesn't evaporate. When you get the crystal in a vial, seal it with a parafilm and then with cello tape and place it anywhere in fridge or maybe outside. the liquid will not evaporate so so early. It will take long. It will take months to evaporate when you tightly seal your vial once you get evaporated.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, if there are any question from any participant, he or she can ask.
Yeah. So, anybody want to share anything? Yes. Please.
Hello, sir. Good
Yes.
evening. Myself, Pradnya Sawant. I am a research scholar under the guidance of Dr. Beena Venekar. I am doing a research, sir, and your workshop will help me in amazing way, sir. You are doing very well, sir. I like the each and every session. Thank you so much for giving such a nice session, sir. Using a single crystal. Uh, single crystal uh, so thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, madam. Could you please mention which institute you are working with?
Sir, I'm from Goa, sir.
Goa.
Government College, Khandwa.
Okay. Great.
Affiliated to Goa University.
Okay. Yeah. So, which field you are working, may I know? Chemistry,
Sir, sorry, sir.
so whether it's in physics, chemistry, or any
No, sir, I'm in organic chemistry, specialization in organic chemistry. So,
Okay.
I'm doing the research under Dr. Beena Venekar, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, it's good to know that the scholar also here. Beena madam.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bishwajit Sahu sir. Yeah. So, experimental.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My name is Muhammad Iman Ali Sheikh. I am a research scholar in the Department of Chemistry, IIT Guwahati. And my research area is a multi-component reaction in organic synthesis. And my professor is supervisor. My supervisor is Professor Abu Talib Khan. Sir, actually from this session, now I am able to solve single crystal XRD. So I'm very thankful to all of you for this kind of organization. And I request to you to organize DFT session like a single crystal XRD. And anyone, if want to collaborate, they can contact through my supervisor. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Man Ali, for adding this. Yeah, we actually planning to do a couple of DFT workshops. One will be on Gaussian, another will be on quantum espresso. So definitely we will communicate those details. So that may not be immediate. We are planning for February and March month. Yes.
Mr. Imam, sorry, sir, sorry.
No problem, please. Yeah.
Mr. Iman Ali, I just wanted to know whether you all have single crystal XRD machine in your institute.
Yes,
IIT.
in our department there is one single crystal XRD, and from this we solved all the data.
So you are doing your work on crystals, or is it coordination chemistry?
Yes, ma'am. No. It's my research area is multi-component synthesis in multi-component reaction in organic synthesis.
Okay.
And I solve
suppose
single crystal XRD also. And
you solved.
Yes.
Okay, and suppose we want to send crystals or for getting frames or frame for getting the data, you have to contact your teacher for your guide
Yes,
actually.
yes, ma'am.
So
If
I can contact you
if
right on
my
your phone number.
okay, ma'am. Through my
In case
supervisor, you can contact, and then only I can solve all the things. From this session, from this session, I am able to solve crystal.
No, we want the data. Like like first
Okay,
even if
data is
I will see. I'll just contact you in case we need, sir. Thank you so much, Mr.
okay.
Iman Ali.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe I don't know whether it's good to ask here, but maybe Iman Ali can also help to get some access as he have. No, I'm not talking about the instrument perspective, but if somebody wants to access or check their structures and all, then he can. I don't know. Yeah, so better to discuss in person and yeah. Yeah, Kiran Soni madam.
Sir, sometime we are keeping that Gaussian and this one in laptop, then they are creating problem. So do you have server also?
Well, yeah, actually, we are actually in the process. Hopefully, in 2025, we will launch it. So yeah, it's almost done, but yeah, maybe in January we will launch that facility.
Because I am using from Bits Pilani, my PhD from Bits Pilani only.
Okay.
So sometime I am using that one, but that software in laptop only. So it is creating some problems when we
Yeah.
are keeping the calculations.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So as you asked this thing, let me give a little more details on that. So the thing is, nowadays most of the people know how to do that, or we even the training sessions they know how to run the jobs. Um, for more, not only Gaussian, the other open free softwares. I mean, some softwares, even Gaussian, it's a paid one. However, there are a lot of free softwares. Kuldeep sir, I mean, even in our session workshop, Kuldeep sir handled Orca. So some of the softwares are free. However, the problem that we are facing, or those who are running the computational calculations, they are facing lack of the facility to run the jobs. So for that, we are setting up a server that people can access remotely, and they can run their jobs in the server. Yeah, the things are going on. Hopefully in January we will launch that one. So we will install softwares there, so you can just use it. There will be a subscription fee, and you can run your job. You can take your data. So we are trying to solve that problem. Like, we don't have facility to run the job, but they have the skill to run. They know how to run.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, Rima madam. Rima madam, are you saying something? Yes, Sudeep sir.
Sir, actually, I have a question with Sir Dr. Rajesh Kumar. Sir, actually, he is on call, sir. Actually.
Yeah, Sudeep, you please tell me.
Okay, sir. Actually, sir, you told, sir, actually that you are working on actually, sir, organoelectronics. Is it okay, sir? I'm
Yeah,
right.
yes. I am right now working on optoelectronics, especially on the TCO materials. It's an experimental work. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Sir, actually, I'm a PhD scholar of Coachbihar Pancharan Burma University. Actually, sir, I am working on organic co-crystal having, sir, semiconducting property. So actually, I am interested actually collaborate with actually, sir, somebody having probe station related to current voltage study of single crystal. Sir, is it actually this facility is available? on your.
Yeah. So regarding this one, you are telling it as a single crystal. Whether you are means we are on the film deposition, are you depositing the single crystal in film on the substrate?
Sir, actually spin coating like that.
Okay. On spin coating on glass substrate or on that we are coating your material. Is it?
No, sir. Actually, we are trying to record our data for a single crystal only. Actually, using probe station.
Okay, so one thing that
Directly.
is when they use generally the probe station means for the films which is growing on any substrate. Generally, the
Yes.
most of the probe station, because it is having a 2 probe, 4 probes will be there. Because if you having a film type of a structure on a glass substrate, then only it is possible to measure in probe station, not for the that is bulk crystals, because the
Okay, sir.
contact is very small. Because we need to see the probe station under the microscope, we will make a contact on the thin film because we need to grow the electrodes on the film. But you are saying as a crystal, actually it is a bulk, because the dimensions will be the different. It is a 3D, but the thin films is a 2D material. Generally it's growing on a substrate, so that's we need to have a electrodes deposition, and then we need to keep a contact on the those one. Then only it is possible to measure the IV characteristics.
Okay, sir. Actually, if we actually dissolve that substance in a competent solvent, then if we making a spin coat, then it is okay, sir.
Yes, it is possible because that solutions, because we had a spin coater. I also working on the spin coating process also. Because if that solution, if you coat on any substrate, generally we use the glass substrate, or if it is on of any that is
Or for
application
mica, sir?
oriented, then we can use a sapphire or silica wafer like that. And then we need to give the electrodes on the film, and then we need to test the IV characteristics.
Okay, sir. Actually, sir, if you sir provide me your sir contact details, then it will be helpful, sir, for me.
Yeah. So definitely
For
in the
future
chat box, just I will
correspondence.
give my email ID. So you please be touch in the email. Then I will try to find out the solution for it.
Okay, sir. Sir, please, can you sir provide your information in sir WhatsApp group actually?
Yeah, definitely. I will provide my information in WhatsApp group also.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Please.
Yes. Are you audible? No.
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Oh, yes. My name is Lashan Premjit Singh. I am a head department of chemistry, Southeast Manipur College, Government of Manipur. So I am working as a research scholar. So the topic is the clay of the Manipur, from Manipur, even area of the hills. There are different soils from other states. So the soils made the vessels, that is all cultures of the Manipur. So I just want to one question very simply to Sir Kuldeep is, sir.
Yes, please ask your question.
Yes. Sir, clay are defined by the structural partial structure, but how to the process to define by the X-ray diffraction? So is it short process to find out the clay by the using of the X-ray diffraction or no?
Sorry, I can't get your question. Can you repeat it once more?
Clay are defined by the crystal structure, but this crystal structure of the clay is defined determines by the X-ray diffraction or not. Also, what is the exact process of to find out the identify of the clay by using the X-ray diffraction?
Yes, if you have single crystal of any compound, whether it is a organic, mineral, organometallic, or any kind of crystal you have, when you have the diffraction pattern, intensity, and by solving the phase problem, you can determine the structure of any kind of, even protein, enzyme, virus, however big it is a molecule, you can determine the structure by using the single crystal X-ray diffraction. There is no limit on the size of the molecule in itself. Enzyme, protein, even can be crystallized nowadays, and the single crystal can be determined if you have the diffraction quality crystal. Whether it is a clay or any mineral, inorganic, organic, any kind of substance you have, just you need is just good diffraction quality crystals.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So I thanks Sir Kuldip's. So I got a lot of knowledge from your lectures. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. There's some person I think I know already. Manipur, Joyce Sarang is there. I think he was in Delhi University back in 2011-12, and some more person, Santi Bala, is also there. I know him, and there is Okram Mukherjee Singh. There was another person I know in Manipur. If you know.
Sir, I got some problems about the suspension of the networks ordered by the government of Manipur due to the crisis of the Manipur. So some days I have a problem for getting about the lecture, but I got the from recording, but that is not enough, I think.
Okay, no problem. If you have any query regarding the refinement in single crystal X-ray diffraction, you can email me. I will try my best to answer it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I think clay research is not new. The geological survey are interested in this clay research. I saw a book in S.N. Bose, who is working in Calcutta University. They have a scholar, Purnima Sen, who did some PhD work in clay in different place in West Bengal and another area. I wrote some books of that, but that is a geological and interest, and they are doing clay research. Maybe a geological survey will help this in deeply help him.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Any other? So yeah, Sadish Kumar, please. Sadish Kumar, sir, please.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
First of all, very good evening, all of you, and thank you so much, Mr. Sabil sir, to give me a chance for joining this very good session. And thank you, Kuldeep sir, and all the delegates, those who are delivering his best lecture for giving a beautiful knowledge. Sir, I have one question to Kuldeep Maya, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, please ask.
Sir, I have working. I am Satish Kumar from Department of Physics, Government College of Amravati, Maharashtra.
Yes.
Sir, I am working on the nonlinear optics study of semi-organic material, and I have grown the lot of single crystal. But when I sent the sample to IIT Madras, just I have take only single cell parameter only, and no more other data. So it is single, only from.
Yes,
Yes,
if
sir.
you go through the safe, I think there is safe, sophisticated, analytical. What is the name of safe?
Yes, sir. Safe, Madras.
Yes, there is some charges and they are mentioning for unit cell only for complete data and therefore solution also. So I think they are charging some 3,500.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Structure. Okay.
I have charged 350 only, or 650 only for cell parameter. So is it possible to determine the whole structure for the cell parameter, or I have to take all other data from that institute?
Yes. No, you cannot determine the complete structure from the cell parameter only, because for the cell parameter you need only some 5 to 10 minute data. That is enough to determine the cell parameter. But you want to define it completely and you determine the final structure, then you need a complete data set.
Sir, if we have optimized the DFT structure of that crystal from DFT, and then we can send the structure of that single crystal.
DFT is for the theoretical calculation.
Okay.
And the XRD is actually the experimental. It will give the actual structure. In the DFT, it is energy minimized structure.
Okay.
But that shift file generated after single crystal is the actual real molecule.
Okay, sir. Because I have one example that is amino acid single. And there are a lot of amino acid single crystal. So amino acid is a very bulky molecule. I think 218 electron system. So
Okay.
there is no any C file I have searched CCDC or those who are search engine. I didn't get the CI file from that. So
yes, there is some different data bank. One is code, crystallographic open database. It has
yes, sir.
mainly the structure of minerals. And then there is another data, PDB, protein data bank.
Okay.
You have to search in PDB to find out some shift structure of protein and large molecule like amino acids.
Okay, sir. But when I get the cell parameter, they match with the CC, and they give the CCDC number. From that, your molecule is matches with this CCDC number, and it is have a single crystal XRD in this cell parameter for that.
Yes, CCDC is actually Cambridge Crystallographic Data Center. It has around some 10 millions of, I think, structure already deposited. It has a very large data bank, but it's generally not including the protein or enzyme structure, I think. For that, you have to search the PDB data bank.
Okay, sir. PDB, because SciES research firm has I have joined from the last three session. Those are single crystal for powder XRD ritual refinement, MNOVA, that is NMR spectroscopy, elemental analysis, and the foolproof refinement. So it is very helpful for me in my during PhD. So I thankful to Sabil sir and all the research forum, SciES research forum team, and thank you very much, sir. Is there any third order nonlinear optics study? Anyone can study on the THG facilities? That is called Z-scan.
Yes, any person suitable to answer this question, because I am not working in the field.
I don't
Able
have
to answer this question.
Okay, sir. Okay, THG analysis. This is second harmonic generation, third harmonic generation. I have my topic is on third harmonic generation, third on second harmonic generation, and non-linear optics. If anyone have any characterization for the second or third harmonic generation, please a message in WhatsApp group. And thank you very much. Thank you, Kuldeep sir, and thank you, Sabil sir.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sadish. Any other people want to add anything? Yeah, if there is no further things, then I hope we can conclude the session.
Excuse me.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you can arrange some short-term course, 2 or 3 days, regarding the AI and protein folding, maybe it will helpful.
Yeah, actually, we are quite a long time. We thought to organize one workshop on AI/ML in chemical science. So the difficult part here is especially the audience. I mean, the chemistry background people, they may not have much the programming skill. So to frame the course itself, we are finding little difficulty. Everything if we put in 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, sometimes it may not be enough to teach all the programmings, and then the AI/ML part of things in the chemical science. In fact, that is very interesting topic nowadays. Even I read a few journals in that field. It's really interesting, but it's quite difficult to put everything in one workshop. It may be very lengthy one, and people may not find that excitement after a couple of sessions. Yeah, so yeah, we'll in future. And another thing we are planning in biology is genomics workshop. So yeah, in near future we will organize one workshop on genomics. But again, that may not be the answer for your question. And it may not be, I don't know, 2-3 days if you organize. We cannot organize a workshop. We can maybe organize a webinar kind of thing. Maybe people can talk, but that may not satisfy the people too. So we want to learn things rather than hearing things. So we need a. I
That
mean
also
that.
needed. That also needed that what kind of research is going on and what are the future
Yeah.
program. It
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
related
Yeah.
to already related to protein crystallography.
Yeah, definitely. We'll keep this in mind. Thank you so much for your suggestion. And yeah, maybe we can talk. We'll organize maybe 1 or 2 webinar series for this, as it is
Yes.
one of the hot topic in the current time. Even the Nobel Prize, all the things are in and around this discussion. Yeah, definitely we'll keep some webinar series on this. But workshop, if you look at the workshop, the training, it may be little. We are kind of trying to. In fact, we made a course for this AI/ML for chemical science. However, it's quite lengthy one, so we don't know how to pitch that one. So first we have to teach the programming part, the basics of AI/ML. Then we have to incorporate that one in our studies, especially those who are working in material science. Yeah, so yeah, maybe if we get some solution for that one, we'll definitely organize it. Even in fact, we made a course plan for that one too. Yeah. Sudeep, sir, please.
Actually, sir. Hello.
Yes,
Hello,
sir. Yes, sir. You're
Can you
audible. You're
hear?
audible.
Can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes, yes. Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir. Sir, I have a question regarding research writing. Actually, can you name name a AI tool which using that tool we can write introduction or convert writing for checking plagiarism. Actually, sir. Hello.
Yeah, maybe others. I don't have much experience on that. Maybe the other people who can add anything to this, they can.
For checking plagiarism, it is drill bit or tutonym.
Hello, sir.
Sudeep sir, are you asking how to check the plagiarism or?
No, sir. My
No, right?
question is there any AI tool is available for checking actually whether the sentence is plagiarized or not, like that software?
Yeah, that is okay. I thought yes, that's what Veena madam said. We are using Turnitin. Our institute has the access. Yeah, it's a paid one. Turnitin software. It will do, and there are a couple of other softwares too. I don't know. Veena madam mentioned some other.
Drill bit.
Drill bit. Okay. Yeah, we are using Turnitin. We have the app. We have license. Yeah, as you ask, any other free AI tool? I don't know.
No, I think Mr. Sarkar, Sudeep Sarkar, you want to know whether you can write introduction with the help of AI tool.
Yes, sir. Yes, madam.
There is like introduction has to be written by. You cannot take AI's help, no, for writing introduction. So you can. There is one. I heard that there is one tool. But there's one app called as Writer, RYTER. It's a paid app, but you can just go there and check if you want to this.
But I don't know how is that process. It will be AI plagiarism, right? If you use AI
Yeah,
tool.
it's AI. It helps to write certain, like those who don't have that this to write, no. So they help to give the sentences and all and all. I don't know whether they help to check the plagiarism. You can always open it and check. They have free trials also. Writer, RYTER.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay.
But Sudeep, sir, please be cautious on using those things. Again, that will add another plagiarism. Nowadays, even journals, they have AI plagiarism checker.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
make sure that
it's
you are
always
doing
good to
another
have your
plagiarism.
innovative writing. That's what. It's very
Yeah,
important. You can have
that's
your own innovative.
that's a good practice actually. Yeah, right. Try to
Exactly.
write yourself, and there will be some mistake. It's okay. We are not native English people. It's okay. But that you can refine with the other people. Yes. Any other thing?
I want to say the AI tools are good, but they cannot substitute the human experience. So the writing, the introduction part to any publication is very important. So if you have experience in particularly in the field you are working, then it will help you. And yes, you can take the help of AI to improve some writing part maybe. But for the introduction part, you have to rely on your experience and you have to read a lot of research paper and you go through the literature. As per my experience, I'm saying.
Yes, sir, exactly.
So there are some AI tools that can give idea like how you can make it. Maybe that only can try, I guess. But still, that may not replace the thing. And nowadays, the AI plagiarism also there, so that will not detected by the other plagiarisms. So if you send that one to the journals, they will reject it. Yes, Vishwajit sir, please.
Hello, sir.
Hi, sir. You are audible, sir.
Sir, I'm actually working on experimental condensed matter physics. So my question is that, sir, anyone can help me out by doing some DFT or theoretical analysis so that I may collaborate and
Yeah,
write my research paper.
yeah. So you are looking for, I mean, this is kind of little vast field.
Yes, sir.
So the, okay, anyway, the first question is to all. Is there anybody working on solid state TFT here? Okay. So the thing is, yeah, I can connect some people. So you
Okay, sir.
have to mention what is exactly your need. Yeah, definitely
Sir,
I can connect some people.
I have attended that Gaussian workshop also, sir, but I'm not clear. I have many doubts regarding that.
Yeah, that we can definitely discuss, but I don't think you can use Gaussian for this. But there
Okay,
are
sir.
better softwares for this. I mean, Gaussian is
Okay, sir.
may not be suitable to this thing, but definitely if you have some reference paper with
Sir.
Gaussian, definitely you can share. We can discuss it. But
Okay, sir. I have
more than that,
already.
I can refer some people. Those
Sir.
they are working exactly in this field, but they are not using Gaussian. They are using some other tool, some other
Okay, sir.
softwares.
I have no problem, sir. I can take
Yeah,
assistance from other.
yeah. So I can maybe share their details. So you can maybe contact them.
Because I have already mailed you, sir.
Oh,
You can
when?
look that one.
Okay, sure.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. And one, yeah, we are just referring.
Sir.
So I'm not sure that how things will work. I don't know their schedule.
Okay, sir.
They may be busy. I don't know. So I can just refer it. That's it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So is that okay? Then we conclude the session. Yeah. Once again, thank you all. Especially thank you so much, Kuldeep sir, for spending most of your evenings with us. That and all not that easy, we know, and extremely happy that you spend the time and the way you explain the things. Thank you so much. And thank you all the participants. Even while planning the workshop, it's almost 3 weeks or almost the November month we are sitting. So we also a little worried how maybe the attendance in this workshop and how much interactive this workshop at the end of the sessions. As Gautam Vishwa sir said, the number of participants in these live sessions is increasing because they have their own commitments, and most of the people are feeling comfortable to watch those recordings. So we also a little worried. See, especially if you take a live session, the interaction is most important one. If a resource person is speaking and he is not getting much attention, especially in the virtual thing, as we all the teacher side, we know that feeling. If we are not getting a feedback, if we are not getting any questions, we also feel very bad whether it is useful or not. But thank you so much, participants. You made the sessions, all the sessions, very interactive, asking a lot of questions. Even in the WhatsApp group, I believe even Kuldeep sir got n number of emails, and definitely the other resource persons too. So those interaction is very much important, and even the resource person also feel very comfortable with asking questions. So thank you so much for the active participation, and thank you all. So as we mentioned,
I last of all, I want to inform you that in Calcutta there is a project and thesis and dissertation work. We involve Inbol, INBOL. Inbol is giving lot of coursework, and that is Indian barcode of life. Inbol, they are frequently arrange different course in biology.
Could you
And
please spell it again?
INBOL.
Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you, sir.
And there is a one-stop genomic solution. They are artificial genomics and lot of biological, microbiological workshop they are going on. If somebody are interested, they can join. They are arranging and frequently arranging different course in biology, biochemistry, microbiological biology, etc.
Thank you so much for the information. However, I don't know, maybe the website is showing coming soon, but I can see LinkedIn page. But the website, I don't know whether they may not be active in the website or not. Yeah, definitely we'll check it. Thank you so much for the information. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, let me repeat the other things, the next steps. Tomorrow we will send the feedback form. Please fill the feedback form. The feedbacks are always important. You can also suggest the trainings that you are expecting from us. And you can upload your photos. Even you can take a selfie and upload it. We may use that one for social media post. You can give your active social media link, whether it is in the LinkedIn, Facebook, or Insta or X. You can, if you are okay to give, you can. So it's optional, of course. But more importantly, the feedback, the remarks that you are giving on this workshop is very important. You can mention which session is good, which session is bad, and what are the things we have to take care while organizing next time. Those things and all, definitely you can mention it. That is very important. And upon filling the Google form, the feedback form, we will share the certificate. So you can expect the certificate on Monday or Tuesday. So by Tuesday we will finish the certificate distribution. So we'll do all the communication through email. And the receipt you might already receive the receipt. However, if you need any particular address or if you want to change the receipt, please reach out to us. You can send email. And if you want to collaborate our future events, that also you can please mention it in the email. You can drop email. You can definitely look for the collaborations, especially hosting the program. The other workshop we just announced, that is on 2D materials. So that also you can find the details in the website. So in your organization, your institute, if you want to collaborate with these events, you can definitely send email, then we can discuss the things. Yeah, so with this, we are winding up the session. Thank you, all the resource persons. Yeah, few things. Yeah, few people I have to mention. In the outskirt, we have to thank the broker. They helped a lot. Apart from handling one session, Pradaba sir, some of the information they shared. Thank you so much to the broker team. And thank you so much, Kuldeep sir, not only being the resource person, for refining the course plan. We sat together and we discussed the course plan. Thank you so much, Kuldeep sir. Nedaji sir, he handled the first session. Even yesterday we had a discussion So he asked how is the participants and how the workshop is going. So so he also happy in the interaction session. He mentioned that he is very bad in handling online thing. He never agree the online things, and he is even sharing the data. He is facing some difficulty. His material. So thank to Nedaji sir and Faisi sir and Alex sir handling the session. On top of handling the session, they also shared some crystal data with us to practice. So participants can access it freely. They can download it from the Google Drive and they can practice it. So thank you so much for sharing the data. On top of they handle the session too, especially if Alex sir, he showed the video how the machine looks like and how is the instrument, the crystallographer looks the data. So that also very helpful for the participants, especially those who are sending sample to the other places. So the another person I want to mention here is he didn't took any session, but he gave some data to practice, especially the he gave some data that is useful for tuning, but he don't have the raw data, so we also couldn't do the tuning things, but he shared a zip file, he shared res and HKL file. So thank you. He's Midun. He is from Karnataka, and thanks to him, he actually didn't attend any of the program, but he said he's quite busy as he is relocating to US. He couldn't attend the program, but he shared the data. He also helped to organize this workshop. And the MES Department of Chemistry, MES College, they co-hosted this program, and even the inauguration session and some of the sessions, there is a active participation from MES College side too. Thank you all. So with this, we are winding up the session here. We'll meet in upcoming program. Thank you so much.